Everyone feeling good from a little break? Everyone's leveled up. How much HP does everyone have? Because we started at level 1, we're now at level 3. I'm smacking you through these levels. 26.
30.
23.
That's a healthy gnome.
That's a healthy no.
Healthy gnome. That's a healthy wizard.
Yeah.
That's a healthy wizard. So, we've met our heroes. There's been just a devastating rabbit attack at a children's...
Sorry, do you want me to die? This is what this is.
There's been a devastating rabbit attack at a children's concert with left 4 dead, and some kobolds tried to steal the Sun Sword, which is the relic that gets given to the Dawn Warden, who is the person who manages to find the Moon Lily. In the wake of this attack, the Council and Lord Elias Seabreaker has declared that everyone who is going out to seek the Moon Lily must do so in weirdly groups of 4, with how many people we have.
This is crazy.
Oh.
2 of our adventurers found each other straight away as they were like, oh, fuck, this is an intense thing that we've done. Our wizard found a bunch of really, really good groups who wanted nothing to do with it. And then
3 for 12.
and then a slimy member of the town guard, Bevan, trying to get into Sia's good books and hopefully her pants, I think, has paired her up with our group of 3 to fulfill the requirements of a group of 4. You all left to go to your lodgings from the night before. The 2 people, Sunny and Lilith, who found each other pretty quick, you both went back to the Maelstrom Temple. And you see Roku there still just in like an open bathrobe.
Walking up like, whoa!
Yeah, you see it and then you walk.
So, funny story. Brother Sanguine. So, funny story. Father Roku doesn't wear clothes.
He vigorously shakes your head. It's like a whole body jiggle.
Yeah. It's just like, my apologies. I guess that's a warning that you just kind of get used to it. He's kind of, in the morning when you wake up, don't look out the window because you'll just see nothing but nuts.
Thank you for the heads up
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, no, but like right now, Father Roku, it's such a pleasure, as always.
It is an absolute divine pleasure to see. I don't know if this is his voice. But
Hi,
what is
sir.
it? We're like, hi, your name was
Lilith.
Lilith, and how do you know young Sunny here?
We bumped into each other at the town square area.
Did you hear what happened at the town square?
It was,
You were there.
no, it was crazy. We, just
It's-
watched it all.
How many
happen.
children did you save? I heard there were lots of children there. Did you help the children?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we saved the children. We saved.
My
Yes, we learned how to be helpful, and because we were so helpful, and Lilith removed a crayon from one of them, their noses, and that was great.
blessed work.
Yes.
Blessed work.
Those who help the
May the
children.
moon bless you.
I have a room.
Yeah, sure.
Are you guys partaking in the hunt tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you got everything you need?
Well, I mean, I would love the opportunity to pray with you, of course. To say you.
I got you a little gift.
Aww.
Sorry.
It's right.
Eye contact. Blink. It's not little. Just. Stop.
No, it gets larger when you want it to.
Oh, yes.
You see him like kind of swan around to a desk over here, and he's like, "Are you ready?"
A private
No,
He turns around, he's holding a little. He turns around, and he's holding a little box like this.
Oh, you got me a box. That's so lovely. I love boxes.
It's not just the box.
No,
Well, it's kind of in and is the box itself.
Okay.
It's
Okay, yep.
here you go.
Thank you for the box.
And then he like takes quite a few steps back. He's like, okay, now tell it to open.
I also take it.
Okay. Oh, do I have to say anything? Just open?
Dick save.
And that one!
Right, you gotta take some. Actually, no, you better have a low raise. You are like buffeted back and like slam and like trip over an ottoman as a full boat unfurls from this small box. he's giving you the it's called a folding boat. He's like, I thought if when you go, most people find the moon lily is being a lily. It's very like water thirsty. Most people normally find it near water, and I thought this might help. Yeah, sorry, I should have given you more of a heads up.
I'll help you back up. And I go,
So concussed.
you seem to be followed by some interesting luck.
Oh boy, I bought the Bible bolts. Now I can sail. I am just.
It's
Does
more
that
akin to like
make
a
me-
long rowboat.
Does that make me a captain? I am the captain of the star.
How many people could the boat fit? Like, how big are we talking?
Or I reckon he could probably fit
I'm trying to get out the door.
four. He could probably fit 4 adventurers.
Ah!
Yeah.
In my concussed state, I hug the boat and I'm just like, I am the captain of you now. You are my boat, and I am your captain.
You hear running water. It's blood trickling. It's just like, oh, but
Oh,
Yeah,
Haruoku, if we could get some water in for Lilith, I offered her a sanctuary in our wonderful.
of course, this way up the stairs, and then he like floats up the stairs, but you just catch him like an eyeful. This way.
Oh god. I pull my foot down. It's like, yeah. And then have a look at the stairs.
Yeah, you just go upstairs. He gives you like just a kind of regular room. It's got a little single bed and
Cool.
a window looking out over the window. Are you doing anything before you guys go to sleep?
Just trying to watch over the sword and cauldron as much as possible.
Is the sword and the cauldron?
The
You're
sword.
like nowhere near it.
No, but like before I head off to the.
Okay. Yeah. Did you want to make any like checks or anything before you?
I just want to just do a quick circle around and see if there's any further shady figures or sewers or things like that.
Give me a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
No.
That is a 12.
Yeah. Cool. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. There's like more town guards, but it seems like everything's like set up to be kind of like as normal as possible.
Okay.
I'm obviously at my place. I'm grumbling under my breath as I'm packing a bag. Because clearly I did not think I was going to be doing anything but staying
Your
in
cat
town.
comes up and gets in your bag. You have a cat.
Aw. I want to bring you, but I can't. I don't even want to go. And I'm like,
It like rolls onto its back and like goes to its belly.
ah, stop. Maybe I can call in sick. Maybe I can call in sick. Who would I need to call in sick to? Aw.
Not me.
I'm gonna keep pulling the.
Yeah, you keep like repeatedly picking the cat up and moving it back.
So I'm gonna keep moving the cat out. I'm gonna keep trying to pack. And I'm just bringing. Like I've packed all of my gear, and I wanted to bring my very special shield that is not like my one from home, not the one that's given out to the guard.
Cool.
Got my own
You got your own special shield.
special shield,
Fuck yeah. Cool. Yeah, you do that,
and the cat that wants to come.
and the cat wants to go and it just like keeps getting back in the bag.
No, I don't want to go. No.
It keeps showing you its belly.
No, stop! I want to stay.
He's like,
I don't want
it's looking at you. Looking at its belly, looking at you, looking at your hand.
I already don't want to go. You're making this much harder than it needs to be. No, stop.
Do you pat it?
Yes,
He
absolutely.
bites your hand. Just immediately, just like fully attracted. Oh, fuck shit.
You see what happened to a rabbit earlier today, cat. Oh, but I still love you.
Cool. You guys wake up in the morning, you make your way back to the town square, you meet up. There's already like a lot of other groups that are there that are organising, or like groups that are like waiting for one person or whatever. Elias Seabreaker gets up the front, he's like, right. Yesterday, obviously not a bad day for the town. Hopefully it all goes smoothly. I look forward to seeing the victorious party come back with the Moon Lily so the festival can continue as it should.
Very charismatic, this one.
That's about that's about it. Go. And he kind of just like gestures and people okay. Like, you see some of the groups like start to like walk off into the forest. What would you guys like to do?
Did anyone need to get anything before we go? I don't know how.
What things are we going to need for this adventure?
Just gonna chill off, I reckon. I guess no. I'll probably. Sorry, I'll let you guys do stuff before I say anything. I'm gonna shush and mush for a second.
Sure, she might.
Well, you've been healing, but how good are you at healing? Because that process is pretty important through this cycle. Do we need to go get potions or stuff?
Sonny, I'm what you might call a bit blessed from she who guides. And so, if a path you must find, I will be your guide. That doesn't quite rhyme, does it? Good to know, but I can heal. I've got that. Yeah, should be right.
What other things are we going to need? Where are we going? Where exactly do you want to look? Where
Have
where
a
do I-
boat.
Oh yeah,
You can give me like an insight or a history check if you like,
Mhm.
or a nature check if you want.
Yeah, would I be?
Yeah. You guys make whatever check you want to make, and you let me know. Have you updated yours to have expertise in nature
Nature,
and
survival.
survival? Cool.
Would that be artificer's law in terms of
What are you?
alchemic components of where things would grow?
I'm gonna go nature.
Nature.
I'm gonna do a nature check just on like, do I know if there are things that we're gonna need?
I was going to history check the same sort of thing.
23 on Arcana.
23 on Arcana. You know that it would have to be somewhere that sees the moon, so you're not going to find the lily in like a valley.
And I got a 21.
And I got a 23.
21, 23.
7
Nature.
plus
You can't come.
6. A 6.
You got 6.
Yeah, a -1 for nature.
Cool.
So I want to think.
Probably pack a coat.
Sick.
So I did a history.
Or
I did a history check.
Mhm.
I would like to know about previous people that have found it, and
so
I
it's
wanna go
always
that
found
way.
within the Ironstorm Mountains. It's not always found in the same place. You would know that it's always found above like a certain altitude
Okay.
as well. So it always grows up like high in the mountains. You know that you're not going to find it in any like crevices or anything. And on your check, you would know, and you've done some research about it, is that it's like generally has been found on or in or near a body of water. So you would be looking for some kind of water up high, not necessarily in like a sharp valley. So it needs to see the moon.
Okay.
Can I do a prayer
Yeah.
to my god? And if I recite a prayer, can I get advantage?
Say the prayer first, and we'll
Okay.
see if it's good.
Fair enough. No, cool.
Let's do it.
Take the moment and I sit down. To those who travel through the storm, take advice or miss the morn. I need the wisdom that I seek to find the lily upon the peak. I pray to you, he who guides, give me the oath for where we strayed.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good.
That
Very good.
Super tight. Roll with
Actually, very good.
roll with double.
Yes! Well,
Yeah.
Oh, you needed it.
18.
Fucking hell. A 4, a 5, and an 18.
18 plus 1 because I'm not very religious, realistically, and that's a 19. So
You go back into that liminal space that you were before
Yep.
with your god when you busted them doing, I know, Star Coke. And you see they're like, Sonny, I just wanted to check in that we were cool about everything we saw or didn't see before.
so yeah, of course, Selene, and when whatever it is that you guide my eyes to see is what the wisdom that you have passed on.
While
to me.
he's
Right.
like checked out, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
like my
brush
eyes
my
are
hand
warm.
along his back and cast light on his mate. It's a much again.
I'm full walking out. Just-
You start glowing. You're doing that. It's like, yeah, the things that I want you to see, and then he like pushes a little line of coke behind him. He's like, just for being a generally very chill about this, I'm going to let you know that there are, while you are looking for a place external on the mountains, and it looks like your companions have a rough idea of where they are, there are secrets that lie deep within the mountain itself. Secrets that may need to be brought out to light.
Lord, are you asking me to bring to light, to bring the twilight to the darkness?
Just always bring it to the darkness, you know, straight up gonna do it.
Yeah, no,
Here,
right?
can I have a look at your mace real quick?
Yeah, okay,
So like touches it.
holy shit.
Right. Now, we're cool about
Starlight.
Starlight.
Yes.
Very cool name. I'm gonna hang back here for a bit with Starlight. And it's all good. You come back. Your mace now does a D4 of radiant damage.
Oh, wow.
And you're glowing.
as well.
Yep, just on top of whatever it does, also a D4 of radiant damage.
Swindle. I come to glowing like a freaking disco. Oh, I thought this usually turned off when it came back. This is. I don't want to say this is embarrassing, but I don't know how to. Can someone put me out, please? I don't.
You see, like, there's a couple of barbs nearby. And like,
Okay.
one of them's just like,
Okay.
I just look at you and shake my head.
Oh, like, I'm not used to glowing.
Nothing is ever your fault.
That's quite true.
excellent. So you guys know that.
That's
Moon
going for the
Lily.
next hour.
Very good spell.
You already have disadvantage on it, so it's fine.
We have.
I got disadvantage on everything.
So you guys set off into the woods.
Yeah.
You guys have a pretty strong idea of where you're going. You're like, okay, we've got a day or so's travel, like up the mountain and stuff.
Do we all have like a bag of like normal
You've got the
backpacky
stuff.
things?
Yeah, yeah.
Backpacky things. Like
I've got 10 days
and
rations.
stuff?
I have 5.
No, I'm more to the right. We're gonna climb up.
I've
Yeah,
got red
you guys have you've got the stuff.
Right, cool. Thanks.
No, I'm not like, oh, you didn't say you had rope though. Fucking got you. No.
Did you tell me you got your 8 hours? You got exhaustion.
Yeah, let's roll a d12, see how many hours of sleep you got. So you guys begin to set off.
Yeah.
Yes. Adventure.
How are we going? How are you guys finding your way through? You let me know, and I'll tell you what checks we're making. You let me know what you're doing.
I kind of look at I look at
the
Lilith
scout.
and just go, you look like you can make your way. We're just gonna follow you.
I'll go in front.
Cool.
And I'll go just a slight distance away from the fucking disco ball.
As soon as we kind of get in and I realize that it's gonna be a pain, I just like click my finger.
you hear like behind just no.
17, I did notice. I didn't want to cheat. 17 plus my perception, 21. Beat a 21.
15.
Fucking notice.
You notice it's like as you're like doing that, it's like pretty immediate, and like you've got a couple bards following you, and they're just like walk back into town.
I roll my eyes, move forward a bit, throw my hood on and sort of stealth and just keep an eye moving forward.
Cool. Give me a survival check as you begin to track your way through this mountain.
18 plus 7, 25.
Beautiful. You pick up a line like most people have like kind of taken. There's like a main path kind of into the mountains. Everyone takes them. You pretty quickly go like, oh, they're like walking through like the bottom of the mountain, and that's not where the moon is going to be found. It's like they're just keeping into the crevice to like look for it because they're like just associated with water. I will also say on a 25 or whatever you rolled, you know that there is a small series of mountain lakes in a certain area, and you're like,
This is what I'm
fucking
aiming
best
for.
bet. We're going there.
Yeah.
You travel along a little bit. You have a couple of choices. You see that there is a very steep sheer cliff in one area. You can try and go around through some more like foresty, marshy areas, or there's like a real fucking rickety bridge Yeah, like a rickety rope bridge.
At this point, I sort of stop and wait for them to kind of catch up. All right, well, we can climb a mountain, go across that creepy looking bridge, or go around.
We
When we-
can't go over it. We can't go under it. I guess.
We're not going through the mountain.
What looks like the fastest way?
The bridge.
Just go on the bridge. It's a bridge. And I just start walking across it. Like, look.
I wait until
look
he
at
gets
him and
up
I'm
to
like-
the middle.
Yep.
Does he know he's small?
I'm gonna say, because you are so small, I'm gonna say make this with advantage, but give me like a.
You'd be small and light, right?
Yeah, it's fine, really small. I'd say give me like a
That's very
Yeah.
different to a human.
check.
I'm also very light.
Chainmail.
Just a straight up deck check.
I'm gonna say, weirdly, I'm gonna
You and I
say,
climb the mountain.
No,
I went to there.
give me an
I only made
acrobatics
112 pounds.
check.
Acrobatics,
Like
it's the
50
same.
kilos.
Yeah. I was gonna say stealth, but like you're trying to sneak. No, acrobatics is
So 13.
13.
Oh.
Yeah, you good.
I'm good.
Yeah, you good.
It's like, and I just like get a. See, it's a bridge. You walk across it, and you get to the other side.
What can we see around? Is there like boulders? Is there anything else near the bridge itself that I could like,
To do.
or like a tree or something for me to try another way to get across the bridge, or something
Another
that's
way
gonna
to
hold
get
my weight
across.
because
They're
I'm-
like the bridge is probably about like 40-foot ish across.
okay.
And yes, I was walking
There are,
across, and I'm confident. But was it like? It's rickety as fuck, and I'm like,
Give me an inside check. Inside obsession.
I feel like if I tied a rope to a tree and like use that to hold my weight, and then
So there's not a tree that hangs like over it, which is what you would need
Yes.
to like take your weight. But there are trees like right up to the cliff, which you'd be able to like tie yourself, and that way if the bridge does give out.
yeah, that's sort of
You
13.
just smack it.
13. It seemed like it is just like a bit out of repair. There were some boards that were like worse than others
Yep.
and stuff. It doesn't seem like it's like in the way that it feels stable in the way that any rope bridge that's been around for a while feels stable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tend to look at these two. I'm like, well, how do you two feel about that? Given that we're the teeny tiny light ones in the group.
Well,
I'm gonna go up and just put my
before
deck
she
up
does,
onto the first.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you're gonna do an extra D4 to your travel.
I'm gonna go and just put my foot down on the very first
Yep.
thing and see how it feels. Like, yeah.
Under your heavy armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a step back, taking my armor off.
You want to doff all of your.
Just like my jacket, like that and my shield.
Mhm.
And I'm going to
I'm so concerned you're
ask
going to lose this.
Lilith,
Mm-hmm.
because you are lighter than me,
Mm-hmm.
are you able to bring my bag across for me?
How heavy is it? Because
I would just have armor, but me and armor would be far heavier than you and armor.
I'm weak as balls.
I don't know what chainmail armor would weigh.
A lot.
Just do it.
I have a,
Just
go
I
balls
have a
deep.
-2 to strength.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay, you're
Go full deep. Just do it. Full send.
I'm just really scared. I do not have a good enough anything for this.
You can like tie yourself to a tree. You have enough rope to do that. Because it'd be about like 10 foot to tie yourself. Like 5 foot for you, 5 foot for the tree. It's 40 foot across. You can make it to the other side with like rope tied around you.
40 foot is too far for me to throw something.
You can try and throw something. What are you trying to throw?
just walk. You got it. I got you.
If anyone wants to like walk ahead of her, if they want to like.
Have you done your
go.
Baltimore's?
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
gonna go across.
Cool.
I'm
make
gonna
it-
change
Well,
my
I'm
sides.
like gingerly, like,
She's
I don't
stepping,
know.
Give me an acrobatics.
I don't know.
Can I give guidance?
Yep.
To whoever? Yeah. Because it's a cantrip. Did you roll?
That's not. Oh, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Add that.
Mm,
Your dice is so hard to read.
15.
15. Yep, you good.
Okay.
Alright.
I know this,
So now 2 of you are across.
I know this thing that you've done. I've played with you before.
What have I done, Cal?
No, I'm not gonna say.
Alright. I, against my better judgment,
Cast guidance on you again.
I'm going to grab all of my things that I took off,
Mhm.
hold it out in front of me, and run across the
Alright.
bridge.
Give me run.
It would have been easy if you had it
I'm
on.
gonna yell, don't run.
No, I'm running.
Okay.
I'm running.
Give me your acrobatics check.
With a d4. So roll a d20 and a d4.
Acrobatics. Oh, it's not athletic.
No, you.
I'm
I'm being very nice and not giving you disadvantage.
Okay,
as
okay,
you-
okay.
as you speedily stomp across
Roll
this
rolling,
one.
please.
Yes, those two.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
And my athletics, my acrobatics is -1.
Cool. So that becomes
A five.
just a 4.
No, no,
Five.
plus one.
Shit.
1 and +1.
Yep.
5 + 1.
Alright. Sorry.
So now it is just a 5. Now it is just a 5.
Cool. You guys see, she makes it about halfway across. Panels fucking snap underneath you. Your your rope does hold,
Oh, thank God.
but you turn.
Is she fallen?
Yeah.
She's tied
Go
up.
for it.
Oh.
Oh!
What's the range on Featherfall? I think it will
She's
be fine. I
halfway
think it's within
across
like 30 foot.
10 feet.
60 foot.
Yeah.
6 foot? Yep, you're good. Yeah, fucking
You
Featherfall.
just
You
see
just like
popping out his hand.
boom, and then you're just like ah! And you like slowly like
Just
drift.
start pulling her in with the rope.
The rope's like
Oh.
halfway up.
Oh, okay.
I was
Oh,
gonna
you
say,
didn't
the
bring the
rope
rope.
on that end.
She was tied. I was gonna say she was tied.
You were
to a
tied. You
tree.
didn't bring the rope across.
You were tied to a tree back on like the original
Yeah.
side.
So now we're into it too. There's a broken bridge.
Oh, it's like just like panels in the middle are broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Can she get
you've
back
got
up, or
you've
is she
got a
falling
rope
back on
going
outside?
across and then down. the
You
wall.
can give me like a
I'm gonna try and climb up the rope.
That's it.
yeah.
Well,
give me
it's
give
tied
me an
myself.
athletics check.
Whilst
With
you're
your
on the
guidance,
feather
though.
fall.
Guidance is touch.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, balls.
For athletics.
Yep.
But wouldn't it still be
7
gold?
+ 6.
It's still
so
golden,
land in.
isn't it?
Wouldn't it? It's still
It once and then it's
It's 30.
I'm like,
It's a cantrip. It's not a fucking
13
professional.
on her.
not less.
13.
I get 11.
You should have blessed
Is
yourself.
athletics is 6? So 7 + 6 is 11.
Why didn't you do it slightly earlier, bro? Dan's like, can I
you,
plan
like,
an in-game action?
Start to get up and you're kind of
Bridge?
holding yourself a little bit. It's like you can feel as like the weight of you starts to like kind of hoist yourself up. You can see like some of the panels like
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hey,
starting
bro,
to
we're
get
fine. You should come hang
so
out.
you just hang there.
Right.
Make a character on the way here. Come hang out.
What else? What are we gonna do? You got someone just fucking dangling like a maraschino cherry in the middle of the gorge.
Ooh.
Spare the dime.
Well, so I'm still hold, like yeah. Oh no, the feather fall is not a concentration, so it's all
Yeah, it's not. It lasts for fucking ages.
yeah. 1 minute.
So you have got
So did she climb back up? Sorry, I got
no. I've got
It's like her situation didn't
arms
get worse.
full of armor, and I'm holding it
Oh,
right
no,
in my
you don't wear any
feet.
armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call out. I call out to Calvin. Pull her up. Just pull her up.
Okay, I will to pull
You're gonna go
the
ahead?
rope. No, I'm gonna pull the rope.
Okay.
Higher up a bit. Yeah.
What's
Give me a
your
strength check. You
what's your
can cast
modifier?
guidance on yourself.
What's your modifier?
For what am I doing?
It's athletics.
That's like plus
You
3.
made a character.
+2?
Have fun.
Four.
Night with mama.
13. So
Play
your
with us
roll is
next
13.
time.
13.
Plus,
Cool.
so picture.
Plus your thing, and you can give yourself guidance as well.
I didn't know I could do that. Or is that just okay?
Because I just Thornton just changes the value.
Yeah.
I can't wait to meet
So
your
before
work,
you know the
right?
actual value, I could have rolled an edge 20 in. Plus 1 is a total.
14 plus.
So 13 plus 2 plus 1. So
Cool. 16. I would like another. I'll say you can either give me an acrobatics check or an athletics check with disadvantage because you got so much shit in your arms.
Yeah.
You make the decision on what you want to roll.
I'll replace hers as
I'm
well.
going to say,
I want to.
Yeah.
12.
for
You roll a
athletics.
12.
cool, you roll a 12.
Oh,
Terrific. On athletics.
yeah.
Does that get you above a 15?
Yeah.
18.
Athletics is +6.
Cool. You get back up.
That's
You're
what
in the
my
middle of the
problem's
bridge. There is a series of panels missing.
Yep.
You are still on the original side.
Balls.
Because that's the way you get
Keep
caught.
armor back on so you're not carrying it.
Okay.
And you complicate things.
yeah,
I love it. I love you.
Yeah, you really overthought this one.
because I know how terrible I'm rolling, and I'm like, yes, but maybe this will be the least amount of damage. And I'm also heavy.
I don't know how to help you. I have no strength.
I got nothing. I'm gonna
put your armor back on. so you
yeah,
can
I'm
throw
like
a rope
lying on
together.
the, I'm like leaning back on the bridge, like lying back onto the panels that are obviously still
Yeah.
there, and I'm like,
Like someone who's on like thin ice trying
Yeah.
like straight like straight down.
I'm doing those, so I'm like wiggling back into my outfit. I'm like, well, that didn't work.
Yeah, I'll say you get your armor back on.
Right,
And, like,
armor's all
so
back on.
awkward.
And there's what, about 4 panels missing, I reckon?
Yeah.
3 or 4 panels missing.
I'd say it's about like a 5-foot hole that you've fallen, that you've created, that you gotta
You
get
can
over.
jump 5 feet
And can land.
to your side.
I'm
Okay. What
going.
are the chances?
Wait.
Sorry. What are the chances
Can
you
you
guys can
like
throw a rope?
bring me?
Okay, what are the chances you can throw a rope at it?
So yeah, I'll grab out my rope and
I'll let you chill touch the rope out there.
she'll touch it out.
Yeah, with a successful Arcana check, I'll say DC 15 Arcana check to use it like Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I'll say even if you don't, you can still get it there, but you're going to take some.
Look.
That is a
DC
16.
Yep, cool. You use it like Mage Hand, you stack the necromantic properties out of it, and you. Wait, I can do better than that.
Oh,
You see, and it's like it's not like it's like a spectral, but it's like almost like the like crinkled monkey hand. It's just like pushed out.
Yeah, you see this rotting monkey paw carry over to you.
Nice. All right. So that rope's from you.
Yep.
So I'll grab that,
Tie that to
tie that around myself,
Mhm.
untie the other one that was
Leave it.
on the tree.
Leave it.
Leave it.
Have both.
but
Better to have both than neither.
Then he can use it because he's gonna fall too.
yeah, he can walk across.
Okay, so I'll loosen that one
No, just walk. Just have both of it.
and
I'll say the one that you're doing, it'll be like you guys are like yanking it to help it like move
Yeah.
yeah.
smoother. So I will say you can just make a regular acrobatics check,
And it'll be
not
okay.
a disadvantage. Because I'll
Okay.
say like disadvantage because you're in like heavy armor and you're trying to jump over the thing. Cancelled out by the rope.
By
Okay.
yeah, by
By
me.
your guys' rope helping her like
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
No,
it's-
I don't need to. Okay. All right.
Roll acrobatics.
And that'll
Acrobatics?
bring the rope across for you. So-
DC. I'm gonna say DC 12 for something bad.
Some people have trouble with doors. We have trouble with bridges.
That's funny. Your feather falls still in and she goes to leap and she like leaps real high in the air and you're just like but she's just like slowly floating in and you just touch it and you're like, huh.
That's huge.
That's brilliant.
And now,
I forgot about Bethel.
Yeah, true.
now there's a rope across for you.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, it's on the
She
front and
takes her
all
one
the
and
way.
starts to read.
Alright. So yeah, I'm going to.
So you can hold that to move yourself across. I'll go and tie mine from me to the tree on the other side.
Yeah.
So now it's essentially like there's one of those.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Cool. I'll say acrobatics with advantage.
Swell.
You're going to swing into the middle.
And you guys have solved
Guidance
my
yourself.
bridge puzzle.
15 plus acrobatics is 2, so 17.
Yeah, beautiful.
Swell.
You
Easy.
shimmy your way across. You kind of like get over the shattered boards and stuff. And you all successfully go over the bridge. Well done, guys.
Yay.
When you did it.
I'll use chill touch to try and undo the rope at the other end so we can get that back as well.
Yeah, give me. I'm gonna say Arcana check with disadvantage.
Wow.
It's very
That's
far
very
away. It's not Mage Hand.
3, 10.
It like kind of grabs the rope and you see like it ties a more complicated knot. It's just that rope's gone.
I chuck it over the edge so it just lays on the other side.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, so like the whole thing.
So someone can't actually use it to get across.
Are you stopping people? I actively grabbed the rope, and the son is like, no. It is our chance to help people if they need to come across this way. We will be the Dawnbreaker of today, but there will be need for
I
a
burn the
dawn.
rope. Just like
You
lights
see
on
the
fire.
rope gets like, what do you have to burn it?
I can do fireball, or
Yeah,
I can
no,
do
no. Yeah, fuck it. You see just.
I
just
look
set
at
on
you,
fire.
And I'm like, do you have any restraint?
No,
What's the song with
This is all happening behind me, so I'm taking a few steps ahead of everybody else to figure out where we're gonna go from here.
Cool. So your turn, lead. Give me either a survival or nature check.
Okay.
Yeah, you call it.
If you called
You can
it.
give it
So
an
you're there trying to baby these two morons. I'm out.
Oh, fuck. that's
19
pretty
plus whatever.
good. Plus
What was it?
nature or survival.
Nature plus 1.
Cool. So yeah, it's like Lilith would like telling you kind of like the exact geological features that you're kind of looking for. So it's like pretty quick to pick them out, and the fact that you guys have already started off
Yeah.
in the right direction. You guys like make camp for the night. You continue going. You guys come across another group.
new day or
New day.
Well, like, so we.
It's like you guys have like been continuing on.
Okay.
I'm just trying to smash through the story a bit, so we're not here at like 2 a.m. You guys come across another group.
Mm-hmm.
They are all dead.
Oh.
Can we see how they died? Like,
Yeah.
is there
Give me
evidence of-
perception investigation checks. Let me know what you do.
and also like he's your what? Yeah. I just turn to him and say, because if you can't get across the bridge, you shouldn't be up here. And I just like start investigating.
25 investigation.
25 investigation.
Why don't you
Uh, You find like a weapon that was used here. It is a regular kobold weapon.
Okay. Green people. And they're all, is it like sword, arrow, like what sort
I
of,
wrote,
Yeah, it's like regular kobold
I
weapon.
wrote
So you find like
I was
a
looking at a string.
regular.
are there any kobold bodies around, or is it just the
There's like 2.
two?
Yeah.
And the group is obviously 4. Is there-
None of the kobolds that are here, like none of the kobold
Hmm.
corpses that are here, have that same relic. Which you remember that you
I
pulled
still-
the relic
yeah, I
off
still got
the turquoise
Yes.
one, not the green ones.
Have the bodies been raided? Like,
No.
no. Let's start ciphering through this.
Yeah, is there anything interesting?
No, one of them's got like a pretty steamy magazine.
Nah.
But they
I like
don't have
kind of
anything
like, is this your kind of stuff?
Oh, that's not me. But thank you for the offer. Like, I like that you're open in
You- You
communication.
don't need to thank him, he's making fun.
Oh, sorry.
no, kind of like,
Sorry,
they're a bit- I'll say you can get your 50 feet of rope back.
Yes, I was about to ask
Yeah.
if there's rope, I'd like the rope.
But they don't have anything like outstanding. They're kind of just like low level.
No, I want the
adventurers,
rope.
same as you guys. Actually, someone just give me a luck check.
What's the luck?
It's just a
It is a great roll.
D20, and let me know what you get.
5.
You-
But you find a broken healing potion.
Is there any sense of the, like, any remaining enemies nearby?
Give me a
Or are
luck
they-
check.
I pour the potion on one of the bodies to see if it does it.
Oh, it's broken. It was
Oh.
like shattered.
Oh.
It's like you can tell there's like a little bit of liquid in there, and it's like, oh, that was a healing potion.
15.
15. Having a look at this, you get the sense that they were probably here at some point, maybe like 12 hours ago.
Okay.
Like this
So it's
happened
not-
last
it's
night,
really recent, Yeah.
and you guys were like, obviously not here
Yeah.
for it.
We should be careful moving forwards. Thanks.
How did they get this far ahead of us though?
But people are like winding their way through
We
different
did
parts.
No, no,
around
no.
the temple for so long. At the day when we were like, "Hey, what's up?" And everybody kind of bailed, and we were like, "Yo."
Also, I got stuck
That
on
was what I was going to say, but bridge situation.
We probably could have also left yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, there would have been other groups that would have left. Like they were like,
Sorry.
we're not fucking waiting until tomorrow.
Does it look like there's any caves around?
Any caves?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Sick.
Or perception. Your choice.
Not
That's
funny.
Yeah, you
Because I'm listening
really
to my
you don't
God.
see
Yeah.
any, but you hear the sound of like the repeated sound of water like slowly lapping up against like cold hard stone, and then you hear that further echoing, and you get the sense that kind of like up the top of this cliff
Mhm.
that there would probably be kind of the water feature that you guys have been looking for, and that there would be some like waterside caves
Sweet.
on a nat 20. And that's what the place you guys are going is fucking up over the hill,
Yeah, sick.
and there are caves there.
She's fine. I guess we can. I pass that information. There are caves just up ahead. I don't want to sound pretentious, but my deity chose me by the path of starlight to seek those that are dark and light them by the twilight.
Don't talk about the starlight too much. Keep it real chill, my guy. Keep that just between you and me.
Don't talk about the starlight, my dude. Keep that real. Sorry. Anyway, and the moon lilies were quite likely to be in the water feature ahead as well, if that's where we're going to end our journey.
Yeah, I know that too, so we'll keep heading in that direction.
Cool. You guys head up there. It's still like daytime when you guys get up there. You know that it only blooms like under
Right.
moonlight, so you're gonna have to wait.
I'm going to
Just
look
see if you
around
see.
just to make sure there's nothing that's going to be kind of ready to ambush us or.
Yeah, sure. Give me perception checks and stuff. Everyone's welcome to make checks. Let me know what you're checking for and whatnot.
8.
Checking for.
I'm like just looking around, seeing it, looking at the stones.
The stones are like fairly bare. It's like all kind of like shale kind of stuff, which means that there's not a lot of like vegetation growing in it.
I'm gonna look for traces of anyone else being up here.
Yeah, survival check.
18.
18. You see that there is like disturbance in like the kind of shale because it like splits off and makes like lots of little stones. That there are disturbances kind of going around the lake
Okay.
generally, and you can also see that there are like a few pretty small cave entrances, and then there's a few larger ones that seem to have like a little bit of traffic. You would get the assumption that there's probably kobold warrens.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'm kind of just looking. Did you know that this rock, like formation here, we just need to be careful because you know that water, just a lot. All right. So, and then he just walks off and starts looking at the rock.
He's a conversationalist, that one. Really just brings other people to the party with his chats.
I was about to say don't wander off because it looks like there's some kobold warrens around this sort of area based on.
Well, I mean, like, we can explore a kobold warren. I mean, that seems like a way to bring the twilight to the darkness. Anybody up for that? Lady Heartsong?
Look, I mean, it's a couple of hours till nightfall. Got nothing else to do with our time.
Got about like 2 hours.
Well,
As long as we're not,
yeah,
as long as we're back here by sunset.
and I know that people like yourselves don't often have the ability to see in the dark, but let me take the opportunity to give you the eyes of the night. And I give everybody in this room and the about 4 eyes of the night, so we can all now see in dark vision.
Cool.
After like 300 feet.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
freaking
How long does
crazy.
that last?
And 1 hour.
I've got dark vision. Anyway.
Oh, actually, no, I might not use it yet. Actually, I lied, because if I
Might
use it
do it
now,
yet,
then it
we'll-
would like,
yeah.
it will wait, maybe. We'll go into a tunnel, and you've got light if we need it, I guess. And I've just
I've got light and I've got dark vision.
yeah, you don't have dark vision, but you could light me up again like Christmas if you need to.
I was gonna say.
Awesome. You guys trying to find? Are you
Another
looking for like the
conversation.
biggest kind of one, or are you looking for like a small little entrance? What are you searching for?
Probably something,
Slightly smaller.
yeah.
On the smaller side.
On the
Yeah.
smaller side.
Cool. Yeah, you guys with like the nat 20 from before, and you know, pretty good.
18 on the.
Yeah, 18 on the survival check. You guys are able to find that pretty easily. You find one that is like smaller, but also there's like other smaller ones that seem to have like a bit more traffic go through. Would you like one with more traffic, less traffic?
I'm still like
Your mom, I
at
don't
rock,
even know where you are.
tinkling and just,
He's
tinkering and
getting
stuff.
off and about doing something.
and you kind of see him like looking up at his sleeve, and then just like continues up and chilling.
I guess sort of, I probably would stop knowing that you're not coming with us, and I would take a moment, and I'd probably go over, Sunny would go over to you to try and mend whatever bridge has clearly been destroyed at a certain point, because he wants to be friends with everyone, regardless of the personal cost. Well done for ideals. And I just go, so, actually, can I do a perception check to see if I see his rock? Because you're still trying to hide it, correct?
It's not so much. It's not something I openly. Every time I've cast spells, you've seen I've like kind of
Okay.
good with it.
So
it's
I
not
guess I've
something
seen
I'm-
it.
Yeah.
And you're sort of comparing, are you comparing rocks to the, what are you trying to do with your,
I'm kind of just like experimenting with the rocks and the runes, just kind of having a look to see.
so hey, Sonny, hi, Captain Death Hand,
I have a name.
yes, and you haven't given it to me.
I have several times. It's cool.
You have.
Oh, Okay, I thought you were trying to tell me that was cool. That makes so much more sense. Okay, cute. Apologies, cute. Sonny, who we speak the same language. This seems stupid. All right. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot, and I just want to help you if I can make the chance to do that. Lady Heartsong and Lilith seem to be on board, so we can, help those children cross over.
You have one job.
And
Grab the cider bottle, put it to your mouth. I don't know what happened, but it's all over you.
Mess.
can someone clip that?
I just hit clip. Yeah.
Because it was up, middle, up.
Yeah.
Probably didn't miss it. Anyway, yeah. So like,
Um,
like I'd like to have the opportunity to help these people cross over, and maybe I can help you have a laugh and cheer up a little.
you kind of just see him perplexed and just like, you're fine. And just looks back at the rocks and just like starts trying to chisel out what is carved into the rock.
What you carved in there?
Just runes and,
No,
I need stuff to... It's magic, alright? Do you know magic?
a little bit like divine praise.
You give us your powers from someone else, alright? Yeah, it's I need this, and I'm gonna use it, and you'll see. Like when I cast something, it'll maybe turn into something. We'll see.
Well, that seems quite risky, but that's fine. Can I help? Can I carve little pictures of
He kind of
smiley
just like
faces?
flicks the rock to you, and is like, try it.
What am I doing?
Just try and cast a spell.
I will try to cast a spell that I actually. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it,
Okay.
which is a cantrip. So Sacred Flame.
Give me.
Arcana,
Yeah.
because I'm not doing religiously, which is a 14 minus 1 for a total of 13.
Yeah, you start a small fire.
That's in my hands, the Sacred Flame. Fire? Like, is that what?
It wasn't meant to be that, and like I gotta reach in and try and grab the.
Just go to your head.
Okay.
What's it like? We were thinking if I don't know if you want to come or anything like
Like
that.
3 points of fire damage.
Do I still have it in my hand?
Do you want to still have it in your hand?
I kind of like drop it to the ground. And
Okay, yeah.
Like we were gonna go
And
into
then pick it
a,
up.
Goodness gracious.
we were gonna go into a tunnel and like Lady Heartsong, she's a paladin, she likes to kill things and she doesn't want to be just a town's guard, so she's probably gonna. I don't know. I'm speaking for her, but she might want to just fight some kobolds.
Oh, we're doing something. Oh, let's go. And just walk straight past you.
He walks past and I'm like sitting there with my water skin.
You're like, everyone walks over to like go there and they're like, why are you drenched? It's just
No questions. Keep walking.
you guys head in to this thing. Is anyone doing anything like before they go in?
I'm sorry, what did we decide? Is it quite a busy...
Quiet. We went
The quiet one.
Quiet one?
Quiet,
Right.
yeah.
Good.
I'm gonna fucking stealth.
Cool.
I don't know if anyone else has got any, but I'm just gonna.
It's not like I could do anything.
You
remotely.
can try and stuff. Your nick one's gonna make it hard.
Yeah.
With
Well, I
with
can make
disadvantage.
myself. I'm not a
23.
fan, Stan.
23 for stealth?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I sort of
Give
throw
me
my clothes
an acrobatics check with
Okay.
I'm gonna be
disadvantage.
walking in, clanky as I'll get out, like ding 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 ding. My arm is making all the noises. I'm like,
You are very sneaky, but
9 acrobatics.
cool. You guys see as Lilith kind of vanishes because
Like-
vanishes in there.
I've got a question though.
That's
I'm
cool.
stealthy. I'm not.
She rolled like a
23
on
stealth, so-
stealth.
Got my camo clothes.
She's like
melted to
snuck
the
in. She's snuck in ahead, and you just hear a. Ting. Thum, 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 thum. And you take
wall. Oh, fuck.
13 points of damage.
whoa!
As these like, so it's kind of like a little wooden paddle like drops down, and affixed to it is like 3 kind of shitty crossbows that are like when you walk in they like drop down and they're facing like this way,
Yeah.
and they just like shoot you with arrows.
I'm going to cast light on the rock and just throw it aside down there.
Yeah, you see it just go. Ding, 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 ding.
Do we see anything else?
You see the trap that shot Lilith? It's like it's done now. It's like empty. It was like a one-time thing.
I call back. I'm like, careful when you come in. And then I pull in.
Was it a rope trap?
Pardon?
Was it a rope trap?
Yeah, it was like a little trip line. I was like rolling to see how you did on acrobatics, and I rolled like a nat 20. But I rolled a nat 20 to see like how well
If
the
it
trap
was
was made.
Yeah,
And
very well made.
then because it was so well hidden, that's why you rolled acrobatics with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
I'm gonna fucking see if I can see any other
Uh,
traps.
Yeah, give
From my
me perception and investigation checks.
Do we see anything down the tunnel now?
I might cast Cure.
Kind of like just keeps going a little bit.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Lilith, if that's okay.
Yeah.
8 plus 4 is 12, so you get 12 health back.
Oh, thank you.
That almost
I was
undone.
gonna say
What I did to her.
she's got one of those one dimensional or whatever.
I rolled a 12 investigation.
Yeah,
I rolled shit balls.
Cool.
I got +7 for it.
Good. You don't see anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good to go. That was it.
cool. Love it.
Are we still following her?
Well, yeah, we're following
Oh,
her.
I was gonna say I was in front and then I'm.
Can we see her? Because she's vanished.
I
I'm
imagine when she went, ow, fuck. You're all like, oh, there she is. As she was like pulling an arrow.
Do I
out
have to
of
roll a
fucking
new stealth if I want it?
If you want to continue stealthing, yes.
I guess we sort of go in a little bit. I have dark vision. Yeah, you have dark vision.
I also.
I don't have dark vision,
Cool.
so I'm.
I'm
following
gonna make my
behind
own
you.
perception checks.
Okay.
Just in the if we're still at
Yeah,
Everyone can make perception checks. if you
Right,
like.
fucking.
I'm following along at the back. There's nothing I
17.
can't see.
What you said, you don't see like any more like traps per se in the way of like there being like specific tripwire kind of traps. But you do see that like pretty low to the ground, and you probably see this because you're a gnome and you're pretty short. That there are like some little holes that would be like you would probably have to crouch to get through them. These guys would have to like crawl to get through them, like down near the bottom. And knowing a bit about kobolds being a gnome, because you guys are mortal enemies, canonically mortal enemies, that they would be like places where like kobolds like pop out.
Okay. Yeah. I let the group know. I was like, so, kobolds, they're little shits, all right? Now I'm little, but I'm not a shit. I'm annoying, but I'm not a shit. And then look down this hole, and I'm just like, grab another rock, cast light on it, and flick it down the hole.
Cool. You see like a glinting pair of eyes, like, and then just as the rock lands, it's just like, and then puts its little hand over the rock.
Fireball.
No, before you do that, I'm going. Are you casting Firebolt?
Yeah,
He's
straight
done it
down.
before,
Yeah, cool. Give me a attack roll with disadvantage. You try to shoot directly down a tunnel. It's a very small tunnel that you're crouching down to.
So that is 17.
Yeah, you hit him.
And that's an 8. So 10 would be you.
And your dice infuriating.
That is a 10.
Yeah, you fucking heard this thing. You just hear fucking nerves. It's like,
I just pull out behind him. Calm as a bitch.
fuck you, you're not gonna get it next. And then like kind of scamper away. It yells at you in draconic. Like scampers like further down into the thing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I yelled at it in draconic.
Yeah, so it's like you see that it's just like I don't know, you burned him real good down at the side of the face. Give me a perception check as you.
Yeah, is there anything? Does it look like there's anything specifically in this tunnel?
That's nat 20 for a 23.
He had green wall paint on.
Oh, it's like, that's a bit weird.
What colour was it, sorry?
Green.
Is there anything like in this tunnel? We come into this tunnel to seek, whether it's seek glory in battle or seek.
Does anyone have good religion?
No.
+1.
Me too. And I'm
Plus
proficient.
You got
I
+5.
I pull out the little token that I found on the turquoise guys, and I'm like, have you seen this before?
Okay, I'll make a check on it.
I'll say because you're giving like very specific things, she's giving you the help action.
Okay. 22.
22. You know that this is a mark of, like, obviously kobolds hold dragons as like a very religious icon. This is an icon of a Draco Lich.
And I condescendingly as fuck go into what the Draco Lich is and all this like detail that you did
So-
not ask for.
So a Draco Lich, for those of you playing at home, a Draco Lich is like an undead dragon. It's a dragon that has achieved lichdom.
Ooh.
Where like normally it's like a wizard who like becomes immortal and undead by separating their soul. But when dragons do it, it's a lot more complicated of a process, blah blah blah. You get some sense that this is like the body that they found them on is worshipping a Draco Lich of some variety. In some way.
I turn away mid explanation and I walk over to this one and I'm like,
He keeps going. He doesn't care that you're.
Just like, oh,
you know
oh,
that massacre I was telling you about, where
Yeah,
the
right.
kobolds were like fighting each other?
Clan versus clan that happens. They are like they're not friendly.
Yeah, well, this particular group that were fighting each other looked like they were worshipping something a little bit different. All their weapons and things were nicer, and I pulled this symbol off, and
Yeah, I was hearing he's talking about Draco. What you call it? Sorry,
Draco Lich.
Draco.
don't encourage
don't encourage it.
Just like real life. Do not encourage. Do not feed the beast.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that's something we should possibly keep in mind. I don't think I've
Can
ever thought
I
of
compare the Draco Lich story
Yep.
with the story of the Moon Lily?
Yep.
And see if there's some
And
comparison.
give me an insight check.
Insight?
Yep.
Sick. 17.
17?
Yep.
You know that the Draco Lich, like a story about a Draco Lich, particularly in this area of the world, would more tie in with the way that the world just used to be, not necessarily specifically to do with the Festival of the Moon Lily or the Ritual of Lights, more in the way that dragons kind of used to reign supreme and there were a lot of people practicing a lot of dark magic, generally
Yep.
necromancy, so that those two tie in with each other.
Cool.
And you know that the Moon Lily is a fairly important necromantic component for a lot of spells.
Cool.
For like a lot of like high end kind of necromancy spells. So not in the way that there's like parallels specifically to the story of the Ritual of Light,
Yeah.
but more so that it just ties in.
Makes sense.
Again, just super tight, just such fucking tight narrative storytelling,
Yeah.
where it's like dragons, undead, kind of going hand in hand with
Yeah, sick.
those two.
I just pass on it. I guess like there's lots of dragons that used to come to Northern Hold. It's so deep all of a sudden. Yeah, it's a lot of dragons that come to Northern Hold. So I guess a lot of them might have. They kind of have a twist for the evil. So maybe I don't know. I
Something
mean,
to think about, I guess.
thank you. I guess yeah. I guess I just want to look. I just take a straight perception check. Is there anything in this tunnel, or are we just gonna chuck back out? Like,
It looks like the tunnel has been like chiseled out and goes further.
last. Do you want to
Go
keep
have a
going?
look.
Yeah.
We still got. I was gonna say this has only been a few minutes, so we can.
Cool. Are you happy? Oh, sorry, lady Sia. You happy to keep going? I'm just, yeah.
As long as we're back before nightfall.
Of course, that makes sense.
Cool. You guys can hear like water further down the thing.
So,
Alright.
shall we keep going?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Cool.
Yep.
I'm
As you,
gonna stay at the back of them, looking behind us constantly.
yeah, how far?
No, just like with the group, just kind of.
So it goes.
At the back.
Marching order wise would be.
Oh, just like
Yeah.
cool. So like a 20-foot spread, you're at the back.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see it's like as you come in further and further, you come to like a 20-foot wide pit that drops down. Those people with dark vision can see that the bottom is filled with like some spikes.
Yep.
And stuff.
I stop. Oh, hold up there, ladies here. You don't want to go down into the spike pit. You're just like, dear
So-
God.
So you got about like a 10-foot wide passage. So it's like you guys can stand fairly comfortably next to each other. 20-foot drop into a pit, and then the path kind of like continues, but then kind of like stops relatively, maybe about like another 30 feet on the other side. It looks like it drops off, and you can hear water like down there.
What are the chances we can Indiana Jones this shit?
Do you have a whip?
Well, no, but we have rope and death hand.
You can try. It's like there's not a lot to
I mean,
grab
is there
onto.
any way to go around it?
And we can't jump 20 feet.
How long
Try.
has
I'd
it
say
been?
with a good
Yeah, what's
athletics.
above?
How long have we been in the tunnel?
Not a super long time. Maybe like I don't know, 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Of like scoping around because you guys have been pretty careful after you got shot and then you fucking torched a kobold.
Sorry, you got
What's up about like
Yeah.
what's
She's kebab.
Huh?
I'm assuming
Above?
it's all cave.
It's like cave. There's like kind of some small stalactites.
Okay.
Stalactites?
Yeah.
Hold on
Yeah,
tight to the
stalactite.
ceiling.
And they might reach up.
A couple like small ones, but no like kind of big pronounced.
Is there any way to shimmy Lord of the Rings style along the edge?
It's pretty smooth drop. There's like natural rock features
Mhm.
that would be like you might be able to kind of like boulder across, but it would be like pretty fucking tough, particularly with like.
I have a basically useless javelin. I'm trying to rope to, but then I don't know
How that
what
would
to do
help
from it.
to go
I
around
wrote,
it.
I've got a rope and a javelin. Somebody.
As you guys are standing there,
Yep.
you see a very singed kobold appear on the other side of the pit.
I grab him so he can't attack.
So
he
you see a
can't
very
have
he just kind of like crawls out. He's like so burned, and he just goes, reaches down, and you see him grab a tripwire, and he just goes, "Fuck you, fuck you,
Fireball.
you guys are fine." And then he just fucking rips this tripwire up, and you hear. Tick, 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 tick.
I take a reaction to. Can I take a reaction to get behind? No.
Yeah, do you want to fireball?
Yeah, firebolt him.
Yeah, cool.
Sure.
Right,
I was gonna hit
he,
you there.
he fucking rips it up. And,
Yeah, I
You
take.
follow.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
20?
Yeah.
Great, yeah, that'll hit it.
Yeah, I take the dodge action.
Cool.
7.
Cool. So you take the dodge and you attacked. What do you guys
I'll
do?
hit the deck.
So, so
I was gonna say I'm gonna try and fucking
Cool. You guys
shoot
hear
fucking arrows or whatever.
behind you.
oh, dicks.
You hear. As this fucking big gelatinous cube just slaps, just this wet fucking, as it just
Ew.
slams down behind you and
How
then
many
starts going. As it starts like slowly making its way towards you. I need everybody to roll initiative.
What happened
I
to the
did
kobold?
not do.
Done? Oh, Kobol's fucking dead. He had 4 hit points.
Natural ones.
And I didn't count my
We're
ability
gonna
on
take a quick
anyone
break.
either.
While I set this up so we can grab some drinks, set up the thing, we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
9.
Welcome back!
You didn't be on combat view though.
Oh, yes, we do have to be on combat view.
Ooh.
Swap that over.
Hey.
There we go. Our adventurers have found themselves exploring a kobold warren. Our rogue, in very rogue-like fashion, tripped a trap and got shot in the back with a couple of arrows.
Playing my game.
Our gnome wizard shot a firebolt at a kobold, which pissed it off, which set off a
Typical
trap,
fashion.
which has dropped a gelatinous cube just behind our party as it slowly starts to
That's right. It's dead.
goob its way.
As in the kobold.
Like
The cube very much not dead. As it starts to goob its way closer towards our party, they find themselves in front of a 20-foot pit, just full with spikes and little rocks. Just a very classic D&D trap. So,
And
Wait.
we roll fucking shit nowadays.
yeah, and they all roll like garbage on initiative. Can I have the razor, please? Thank you very much. Can I please have... did anybody get over a 20 initiative?
No.
Oh, Jesus, you guys suck. I mean,
Did anyone get over a 10?
Me.
Nope.
the cube got a nat 20.
Oh, surprise, lovers! You're gonna go last.
Which, to be fair, does become a 16. Did anyone beat a 16?
Nope.
Oh, no,
Well.
no.
Our
Alright.
best is a 12.
normal-
Let's start
Your best is a 12. Awesome. Good work, guys.
You said normal and looked at me. You already made a terrible mistake.
No, normal. I think
Hey.
normal Dex,
So
and it's
anyone
your
else get
dumpster,
between
and
15
I
and
love
10.
that for you.
Nope. Jesus, God. Yeah, I get between a 10 and a 5.
She got a 12.
Yeah, she got 12.
I got
10 and a
natural.
5?
I'm lost.
Yes. 7.
9.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Natural 1 life, everybody.
Huge, guys.
I was
You got a
very,
ball.
very
Dollars, you
distracted
go to the
by
dump stat, and this one got a nat 1. I'm good.
this.
Still
Yeah,
higher than
still
all of
below
you.
you. And it's
What
no
does that
longer
become
critical
with?
fail.
Nah, it doesn't. Not
Ah,
in Dex.
Still,
No,
Still the worst.
In,
Go.
in Dex. Sorry, in Initiative it doesn't.
well, still
It's, it's still a bad roll. Realistically, you can do worse than you.
Okay, because I was expecting one of you to at least go first, I'm going to say it starts back here, but so it'll be like 5 feet of movement as it kind of
Yeah.
drops down. It's going to use another 10 feet of movement as it goes. That's all it's going to do. Just goobs its way closer to you guys.
What are
Um,
you doing, girl?
I'm going to say with a 3 for a dex score and a -4, I'm going to say this thing doesn't have the capacity to take a dash action.
Fair.
So that's
I'm actually-
the cube's turn.
Yup.
Where's an eraser?
Huge turn by the cube.
He's got it.
That is Thea's turn. What would we like?
Can you have the eraser?
I am actually going to hold my turn. I'm going to turn around and look at it. I've never seen
Yeah, you
anything
can't see
like
anything.
this before. And
Yeah, you actually
I
can't see anything. Yeah.
I can hear noise.
So you're
and
just
I've
holding
heard
your action.
something, so I'm going to hold my action.
Yeah, you think someone is like housing chicken nuggets
Yeah.
behind you, just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
The rest of us.
I'm
are
like, what the hell is that? I'm facing it. But
you get a strong acidic smell
Okay.
that wasn't there before.
Right. Okay. So I know
Right.
something's there, obviously.
So you're holding your action.
But I'm holding my action.
Do you want to let yourself fall in the initiative, or do you want to hold a reaction?
Hold a reaction.
Okay, next is Koo.
I'm gonna turn to Lillian,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna cast jump on touch them, and just like you can jump, and then just like turn around.
Go.
I feel like
You
every-
can jump.
Go.
So that will
That's very
What does
triple your jumping.
Yep.
So
You would just be able to just spring fucking across there with
Yeah.
that. Right, no
I
issue.
just jump over here now.
that is cool.
Keep that on me at the end of the fight. I'll jump over the pit.
That's it. Cool. You
Should
have jump. Do you have any bonus action or movement that you want to do?
not for this one, no.
What?
Cool. Sunny,
Do it now.
Yeah.
your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to move 5 feet to the side.
You can't. That is a wall there.
Cool.
It is a 10-foot wide.
Oh, yep. You did say that. Cool.
Yep.
I'm going to then cast Moonbeam.
Yeah.
And say a prayer to God. I'm not going to rhyme this time because I think you guys will get over it too quickly. But if you'd like to, I have things written for later. Cal. Let's not spoil the people. Basically, I'm pretty sure, is it a con save or a deck save?
Come
If only it was a deck save. Anyway.
on. This is a pretty good goal.
Yeah, I know. I'm in trouble here. But a silvery pale beam of pale light shines down on a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder.
Oh, which means you can
Which
see.
means you can see.
Kind of.
Nice.
And when the creature enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flame that cause searing pain. And it must make a con saving throw, which is fine.
Got a 10.
Total 10.
Yep.
I have a DC 14, so suck it.
Get it?
So it's going to be, I will place on just my dice there,
Mhm.
just so that's where it is. So that's 2d10 radiant damage,
Ooh. Very nice.
which is a total of 15 radiant damage
Nice.
going towards it. And
It's like 69 health.
yeah, sweet. A shape. A shape changer makes its saving throw. It's not a shape changer. On each of your turns, after I can move it,
You can move the beam.
Yeah, but it will start its next turn with the beam on it, so I'll have to do the con save again.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. Awesome. That is Lilith's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to leap over the pit?
Yeah, I'm going to say you can do it successfully.
Mhm.
That's not an issue because you have jump cast on you. But I will say give me an acrobatics check because I'm tipping you haven't had jump cast on you before. So it's like you'll get there, but it's like how graceful are you on your land?
13.
Cool. Yeah, you land like successfully. You don't take any damage from landing because you did beef it, but you like
But I don't know
You
full
scuff.
Black Widow.
you scuff your knee up a little bit.
Shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Bad news anyway.
That's movement, so
And then you got action, bonus action.
Oh boy.
If I successfully hide,
Mhm.
can I use a sneak attack with?
Yeah, you can try.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to try and hide on this side, like just let's sink back into the shadows.
I'll let you. Actually, I'll say. I'm gonna let you know. This thing can't actually see you,
Oh, so
Right now?
am I already hidden?
so you'd already be hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know how that works with like a goo.
You
can use your sneak attack,
It has
that's fine.
perception, though, wouldn't it?
Done.
It would have perception.
It has perception, but it has blindside.
But it has.
But it's blindside out. to
But it
60
would
feet.
also have cover.
Yeah, so it should still have to hide against its perception.
It's passive perception of 8.
Yeah.
No, it can't. It can't perceive her because she's outside of 60 feet.
Oh, would she be?
I think so.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
35,
35,
40, 45,
45,
50,
50,
55. I'm 55 feet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, make a
Dex.
hide.
Well, it says it's dex for my hide.
Yeah.
Is that
Pardon?
It would be stealth.
It's stealth, which is a dex based skill.
okay?
Do you beat Nate?
Yeah.
Question.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure if you didn't roll in that one, you
Yes,
successfully hide on this.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. You're in front of me, but it's
You can still shoot over. He's
full,
tiny.
so I'm
I'll
gonna-
say it'll give it half cover because he's only like 3 foot tall, which just gives it a +2 to its AC, so it has a whopping 8
Okay.
AC.
Okay. I am
Its
going
armor class
to,
is 6. It's goo. I don't know how to say it's goo.
I've jumped, knocked my knee, I've turned around and pulled out my bow, and I'm going to try and shoot it.
Cool. Make it with advantage because you're successfully hiding on it.
Oh,
Double-
the same thing
double
goes
two.
through.
Double
Plus.
2.
Plus 5, so no, I missed.
Cool. You guys see, she like rolls her ankle.
I'm
It's
like,
like-
"Ah,
you're like
shit."
doing it, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna like
Um,
in your head. Here's what you see in your head.
I'm glad you didn't roll.
It's like you're like, yeah, run. I've got jump cast on me. Like, gonna run. I'm like, leap, notch my arrow,
But as I'm turning around,
land,
I'll let
and
it go.
like slide back, and just be like, and just fucking
Yeah,
let
totally.
this thing. It's just like you jump, kind of like overcommit to the jump, and then you're like,
Because I've
oh
never had
fuck,
this
and then you're like
spell
trying to.
cast on me.
Yeah, and you like go, and then you have to spend the rest of your time like dodging as this arrow goes, like it's just over your head. You're like,
Real life paint fashion.
Don't
My
it-
ankles and knees suck
missed an armor class of 8. Jesus.
with advantage.
Alive is
Terrible.
one term, Dad.
Anyways, moving on from that disaster.
Everyone is still alive, pseudo Andy. So far, they're fighting goo at the moment. Terrific.
It's actually much harder than it sounds.
What did you want to take? A rest before it's your turn?
You can see now because of Moonbang.
I can't really.
No.
Throw a javelin.
I legitimately, javelin is a hugest waste of my time.
It's
do it.
Because
better
I
than
get-
doing nothing.
I'll throw the javelin.
Cool.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
terrible.
make an attack roll.
This is the most terrible thing ever.
You-
1d6. No.
1d6
1d6
minus 1.
minus 1.
Hmm?
When you're done with that.
Oh yeah.
Here's what you need to roll to. You still need to see if you hit.
Yeah.
So it's like you need to roll a 5. Yeah, congrats, you hit it.
Yeah, right. That.
It's not a two.
Let's see what
Or
I
another two.
let's see what I do. 0 damage.
You've been down here for so long that your eyes are like kind of adjusted to the dark. Moonbeam gets cast. You hear an arrow pinging around the walls, and then you just go, "Ah, fuck!" And you like throw it, and you see it's like
It's like
it doesn't
over.
pierce. It just goes into the side, and then it just like the goo just goes, just absorbs it, and you see it like start to like rust rapidly and like start to break
I
down.
wasn't using it anyway.
You have your movement and a bonus action if you feel that way inclined.
Oh, I would like a bonus action. I feel like I do much better with a bonus action. I'm gonna. I can't use Guiding Guide as a bonus.
It's an action.
It's an action. I don't know.
Well, you could have used God.
You could.
Yeah, could have been.
If you
well,
want,
we giggled
Javelin's
at my
funny.
javelin. I was gonna say I just wanted to get rid of it. To be fair.
I think you have like 4 javelins.
Oh no, I don't want to use another one.
But you
I might
can't
need
do
it
any
later.
action, but-
What would my bonus actions?
If you have a bonus action, I don't know if
I don't
anyone.
think I do.
I don't think you do.
I don't think I do.
Yeah.
So I can't use bonus action.
What about water?
So I'm legitimately. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Cool.
Oh,
You can start to try and like climb across the backside, or you can try and like jump it.
I'm
What
gonna
did
need to move over here.
Sorry,
Oh
I guess
no,
I-
that's not me.
Did it move closer to us?
No,
It hasn't moved yet. It's still
no,
moving.
I'm staying. I'm staying where I
She's
am.
taking a reaction. That shit.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Because I couldn't see before.
Is it with 15?
15.
Oh shit, that's all my plans gone.
It is still not close enough to hit anyone yet with its pseudopod.
We're gonna do javelin again.
Cool.
I'm gonna try and shoot a better arrow.
Did it need to do something for Moonbeam at the
Yeah,
start of
it
the
needs to do a con save.
Yeah, it fails.
6, so that's another 2d10 damage. It would have taken half damage anyway. Where's my other? There it is. Total of 6 more radiant damage.
Cool. Cal.
Should have gotten you.
Sunny putting in the big dingy dance.
You jumped with
That is
flies.
Sia's turn.
Not that we could have tapped it to anything though.
You.
That is your turn, Holly.
No, but I mean on this side, like what do you? It's
I
just
would
a
hold
flat
it and
brick.
you would run.
It's your turn, man.
Holly, it's your turn.
You're up,
I
Megan.
had a great plan.
Oh,
All right, I had a great plan and I can't do anything with it.
well, you're gonna throw a javelin out.
Yes, no. I was going to over it to Kate, but she's already gone.
Yeah, I am left. Sorry.
Um,
I didn't realize how tight these quarters.
there. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt. I feel like.
Cool.
Oh no, we need a sword. I'm close enough for a sword, aren't I?
You've got 5 between you and it. So you need to-
Try and jump across. Just
It doesn't have Krogan.
No, I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Yep.
Because I don't know, man. Guiding Bolt, it's for like long. Yeah.
You can fucking smite on this bitch if you want.
Yeah, I think Smite's fun.
Yeah, smite it.
if you have to get closer to it.
It's fun.
You
She
can
can
like,
move forward
do
and
that and then
back.
move away.
And then we'll get back on it.
Can I do sword first?
Yep.
So you can move forward for 5 feet.
So you got to get within 5 feet of it so you can swing your sword.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I'm pretty.
Yep.
Yeah.
And swing your sword.
Yeah.
Shock horror, you
Yeah,
hit.
you hit it.
Good start.
Another 2.
So then you add smite.
So no, and then you're gonna. I assume you're gonna smite.
Which
Definitely
is
smite on
this
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So add 2d8. So it's 2d6 plus 2d8.
Which is your sword damage. 3 plus
3 plus 4 is 7.
7 sword damage.
And then 2d8.
6 and 4 is 10.
10 radiant.
And 10 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This thing is starting to look a little hurt.
7 and 10.
Koo, that is your turn.
Do you want to stay there or do you want to leave at certain range?
Yeah. Do you want to stay there or do you want to move?
I want to move back a little bit.
Yep. It's going to get an attack of opportunity against you
Yeah, that's
as you move out of its threatened range.
I mean, I'd really like to go behind Koo, really.
Do it. You can.
Does it's going to miss you as it goes. You like slash it and like reaches out like this gooey hand. It's like
Too slow. Slow motion almost.
I'm like, really?
yes.
Great. I mean, I'm not really hiding behind Koo because Koo is like over the top. But I'm like, now it's like my bottom half is shielded.
It has to consume him first.
That's right. That's what the aim of the game.
So it's looking pretty good.
Looking substantially less good. And difficult.
It's still pretty good.
It's like it's taking some damage, but it's still pretty froggy.
Based on what you went for, it's pretty good, right?
But if you guys actually hit it and did damage, it would be looking a lot worse. Look at you two specifically.
Ignore the sound of my arrow.
I'm going to Thunder Wave. So it.
Sorry, what? You're gonna send us both into a pit.
Thunder Wave towards that.
No, it's
You
from
can
you.
do it.
Out in front of me.
Is
It's
it a-
not. No,
No, that's
that's 15 coop
no.
originating.
There's another one which is like a.
That
cube.
is Thunder Step.
No.
Read it.
Thunder Step, yeah.
Oh,
Each creature in a 15 cube originating from you. So it's
A
from me.
15-foot cube. So that would be
Around you.
There.
a
No.
originating.
Oh,
is
originating.
Yeah,
around.
no, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
the two of them in
So it would be like a
Yeah, I won't do
sphere.
that.
It's like centered on you.
Yeah.
Whoa! I was gonna fall into
Thunder
it.
Wave.
Yeah, we were.
Otherwise, it would be like a cone if it was like originating from you.
No. So that's.
No, it's like a
look
like a
at
big
it.
explosion. It's not necessarily
Yeah.
off you.
Yeah, but I can put myself at the corner of it.
No.
Because Thunder Step
is
is.
centered. It's
Thunder Step's different to
centered
Thunder Wave.
at-
Thunder Wave,
Yeah, I know, but
you're
that's-
here, boom.
But that's what I'm saying is so Thunder Step is where you're the point of origin.
Yeah.
In the center of it.
Thunder Wave is this point
Thunder
where
Wave.
it's
I don't know.
This game has a lot of rules.
But DM life stands, so if he tells you it's from you, deal with it then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's centered
Yeah.
on you, man. It's like a think of it this way. You know, like Black Panther's like suit ability. Same thing.
Alright, so
So
I'm going to.
Cast jump on yourself and jump across.
No.
Okay.
That would have been a good idea.
I'm gonna.
I wrote.
So I'm gonna Misty Step.
Oh, even better.
Nice.
Is that a bonus action?
It is a bonus
Okay,
action.
Cool.
So they don't see where I've gone. This is taking up the whole region.
yeah. It takes up the whole thing.
They don't see where I am, but I'm just gonna go well behind it,
Behind it. Cool.
Interesting.
Why don't you go to the other side of the pit?
and I'm gonna chromatic orb it.
Okay. Yep. Chromatic orbs
Aren't they both spells?
are they both spells or is one a cantrip?
So, Misty Step is a level 2 bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but
but
it's
then
still,
this is a level 1.
but it's still a spell.
You can't cast
Two
two
spells.
leveled spells in the same one. So you can do a spell and a cantrip, but you can't do two leveled spells.
Well, then I would do. You guys play differently.
That's the
You know,
rules.
play by the rule.
No, the rules are actually level a level of spell less than.
It's a leveled spell.
I'm gonna go Firebolt then.
Cool. Yep, you can absolutely do it. So Misty Step behind it. You guys think Koo's just been eaten by the goo. You see him, he kind of like takes a step towards it, just like, and then just
No,
you can like kind of see a little silhouette.
he just
Uh,
appears and I'm like, typical.
So which is gonna be 14.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, you hit this goo.
Those two.
You got detect good and evil and detect magic if you want it, by the way. I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
6 damage,
Yeah, divine sense or whatever.
and that'll be my turn.
Sick.
I'm gonna
Excellent turn. Sonny.
Who is evil?
I guess I'll take the joyous action of moving my moonbeam here.
Outstanding. So it makes a
Con
concept.
save, yep.
15.
Yeah, half this, but it'll still take half damage, which is 13 halved down to 7.
12.
12 down to 6.
Yep.
Sick.
Outstanding. You got movement
Yep.
and
A bonus
action.
action. Bonus action.
Is it an action to move? Or a bonus action.
It's an action. Each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move.
To move
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is.
But it frees you up for a bonus action if you have one.
Yeah. I don't really, because they're all spells as bonus actions.
You can
So.
cast a spell. Because
Oh, yeah.
Moonbeam
Super.
has already been cast.
Yeah, true. Nobody needs healing. No, I don't really have that. Whole person is an action.
Whole person also
also
would not
a
work
spell.
on this because it
Yeah.
would need like whole monster.
Cool. And then I guess I will take the bonus action Shield of Faith, adding 2 to your AC.
You got me hard to hit.
Ooh. No, that's good.
Cool.
I'm big
Uh,
thumbs.
Lilith.
I'm gonna attempt, now that I'm settled,
Cool.
to
I'll
shoot.
say it still has
I'm
plus
still
2 to its
hidden.
AC because you're like shooting through people.
Yep, fair.
Are you trying to find the rule that allows you to do spells?
No, I'm looking at other things.
Yeah, absolutely is.
Yes, 10 that time. So
Sick.
I did it.
Did you want to hide first so you can get advantage and use
Maybe
sneak
get
attack?
that 20.
Yes, I absolutely want
Yeah.
to.
Cool. Roll a stealth check.
Plus 7,
18.
Yep.
Stuff.
18. Cool. Yeah, you successfully hide from it with its passive perception of 8.
Fabulous.
Cool. So roll again just to see if you crit.
19.
Cool. So you still hit it, but you get to use your sneak attack
Yes.
as well,
So
which I
that's
think
one
is.
extra D6.
I think it's 2d6 now.
What? Because I'm level 3, so
Yeah.
I didn't actually look up.
No, that's right. So
That's cool.
So do your
Um,
bow, and then
which is 1d8 first.
and what color d6 would you like?
3 plus 3 is 6 plus
D6s.
this one
And that one.
plus 7. 7. So 6 plus 7.
so how much?
13.
13.
13 damage.
Hammer.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice.
So this time, I actually settled on my feet. I throw my hood back on and I take my shot. And aiming over you, I think, from front of me now.
Nice.
Yeah.
You just hear a pass the
Yeah,
side
you
of
hear like
your
as it like punches out like this hole just through it, just like a barrel, just like a core sample, just
Ew.
and then like kind of comes back in. It's like
Yeah.
and then fucking starts to come back together. That is the cube's turn.
Do it. Con save for me.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, passes. So it takes 5 damage.
Huge. Cool. This is going to move.
And can you put the thing behind it now?
As this thing moves, I need.
Pushing us both into the.
Yeah. It is going to try and engulf both of you.
Holy shit.
You need to make a dex save of 12. If you fail, it pushes you 5 feet.
Should have given you guidance. I rolled a 12, so dex save of 14.
Cool, you pass.
What's me?
So if you pass, you can choose to be pushed 5 feet instead.
Your
Yay!
14.
13, just made it.
Cool. So you both pass, but
You can, so we can either be engulfed.
you
What
can
is-
either be engulfed,
Yep.
which you can see the javelin is gone.
So it
That was
starts
in
to
it.
consume it, doesn't it? But it doesn't consume me straight away.
You'll start taking damage straight away.
But otherwise, I've got to fall into a pit of spikes.
Yep, they're your choices.
I'm gonna.
You guys had a couple of rounds to try and make your way across, issue free. And here we are.
I guess I'm gonna be engulfed.
Yeah, I'm taking a goal.
What?
Yeah, I don't want to fall into a pit of spears.
You're going to be engulfed.
I think so.
You're going to be engulfed as well.
I think so.
Okay. You
I
hear on the other side of the goop, just like, just fall!
I can't see anything.
Honestly, this
I
feels.
would
You can see, I'll let you guys know, it's about like a 10-foot drop into this pit.
Okay, 10
Actually, I'll say like 15 foot.
So that's 3d6.
but I wouldn't be able to see any of that though.
No, you can because you've got the.
You got the moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
So
So
moonbeam.
40 feet. So we can. You now know that there is a pit of spears behind us.
Okay.
Um, go on. Let's fall, and then we're gonna
Better fall.
walk. We'll walk our way through. Is that a
They'll still take
reaction?
damage from spears.
Is that a reaction?
It's a reaction, yeah.
Who are you casting it on?
Both of them. Any
Okay.
creatures that I see.
You only...
No, not that I see. Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Oh,
range
six,
is
yep.
60 feet.
You cast it on both of you. You guys will still take some damage from the spears.
Yeah.
I'll say you take half damage.
6.
If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage.
This isn't falling damage, this is piercing damage.
Oh,
from the
okay.
spears. Cool. That is...
And then you guys need to jump the fuck
one
out.
half. You take 5 points of damage from the spears. You see this thing is just filled with like rocks and spears and spikes and
Yeah,
jagged
there we are.
things. As you move through this, you will need to make acrobatics checks to not take more damage as you kind of like, move. This thing is like right on the precipice.
Yep. So it's gonna start to land.
It'll start
Okay. That's a bad.
gooping down. That is the cube's turn.
What do you do at home?
Yeah.
Can you hit it? I don't know.
Oh, actually, also it's going to make, before it attacks you, it is going to make
It's attack.
an attack on you.
Makes sense because she's pretty much impossible to hit.
It's 21 to hit.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that was right. See?
You take 7 points of acid damage.
Acid. Okay,
Right, Matt?
right. No,
Just
dude.
So that was like its hand comes out and it like kind of like palms at his face, and he's like, "Oh," and that's what pushes you, and then it comes and just like kind of body checks you.
And you're kind of like, hell no! And then the Shield of Fate, which is just Twilight Stars, comes up as it tries to engulf you, and you're like, oh shit, this is bad, and it pushes you down.
That
into
is
the
the
pit.
cube's turn. So yeah, that is your turn. You are in the pit, in the bladed pit, with this goo just kind of like coming to the precipice, just like about to like fall in on top of you.
Alright, I need to move. I want to get as far away from it as I can.
Mm-hmm. So make an acrobatics check. Terrific. So you don't take any damage, but you are having to be very careful. So you can move like 15 feet
Great.
to get out of the
Away,
way.
away.
Mhm.
I want to cast Guiding Bolt.
Mhm.
Which is,
Yep, it's an action. Yep,
yeah.
cool. So the only thing you've done so far is use your movement.
Right, so I'm going to roll to hit it.
Yep, absolutely.
Great. And what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4?
I think it's like.
Oh, 4d6.
And,
And it'll also. Does it make a
Next
save?
turn.
for
Next
the-
person gets initiative.
And then
Next person gets
so
advantage.
5, 9, and 6.
6.
15.
There you go.
No, because it's 46, so that's 15 there, plus the 3, so
Oh.
18.
18.
4d6, that's
Yeah.
That's huge.
And
You-
then I'm going to try and climb out. Can I start shoving my javelin into the...
So you've used your action already, which would be like the
So
dash
that would be
action to
enough-
get
that
out.
would be enough. Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah.
next turn.
But it doesn't matter. Finish the cube.
Does he get like doused in?
I'm gonna say make a deck save, and we'll see how doused you get.
Alright, so...
Already now.
7.
You take 9 points of damage.
Fuck, that's more than it hit me for.
That is the same amount of damage. I just rolled like shit on the first one, as is my nature. But it's gone.
The guiding bolt is going to... I'm going to aim directly for its center. And
Mhm.
I want it to sort of glow, like a glittering, like you will see all of its like glittery globules as it just like... and disappears.
Cool. Yeah, you like throw your guiding bolt into this thing, and you see it like go boom, and then it's like there's like this kind of radiant, arcane, divine energy coming from your guiding bolt, and then it's like you see the goo like start to boil and liquefy around it until it kind of like implodes on itself, and then kind of like just
Yeah, it's like... Love that.
gone
All over
Got
the
all over town.
Yes. Yes, I protected you.
I would have said you avoided it with a 10.
Yeah, no.
That's what I was able to get. Terrific. You guys are out of combat. You still have to make your way out of this pit. So you're already on one edge of the pit, so you can give me just an athletics check to like climb out of the pit. She can give you the help action. Which side of the pit are you climbing out of?
I guess I'm gonna walk.
What does the help action do?
Roll with
Just
advantage.
gives her advantage.
Oh,
So it's like you put a rope down to help.
Roll, sorry, was
roll
it?
again and take advantage.
Take the
So
back
it's
part.
Yeah.
helping you.
So 14 or a 3.
Yeah,
Take the
14.
14.
I take the 14.
13.
For,
No,
yeah.
he said
Athletics.
Athletics is
well.
plus 6.
Yeah,
20.
sick. Yeah, you pop out, no issue. Like climb up a little rope. I'll say
If
give
I
me-
just take my time,
So
can I
you-
just
okay.
super slow?
Yeah, you can like slowly go your way over
Yeah.
there, and then give me the athletics check with advantage to hop out.
Yep, sick.
If you do super bad, you got to fall back in the pit.
16 plus 2 for 18.
Perfect. Climb right out. You're on the other
Other
side of the
side,
pit to everyone else.
I'm just gonna call out to them because you said before that it looked like it was like it ended.
Mhm.
So I was just like, so what's over there?
You guys look down, and particularly you, with your 300 foot of thing, you're looking down on like kind of a cave bay. It's like a bay like within the cave, and you see that there are like 2 boats in there that are setting off full of kobolds. So they're like heading off onto the lake.
So, well, I think there's a raging party of kobolds going out here. So, can anybody take a perception check to see if they've got any markings?
Yep.
Because old mate told me about markings.
You guys
Are
can.
they within 60?
If you want to use your action to give her.
Yeah,
Think
so
you
I'll
can
use
do
my first action to give everybody.
Yeah, cool.
Within-
Everyone has 300 feet. Of
Everybody
dark
can
vision
I
now.
was gonna say good because I can't see, so I'm not.
For an hour?
Yeah.
I want to see what I can see.
Perception.
That's 20!
Fuck yeah. You see everything.
No, I do terribly.
I got 19.
I got 3.
So you see these are the green marked
Whoa.
kobolds.
Yeah.
They're heading out, like, kind of on their own. You overhear them talking, be like, we know that it's going to be here. We have to bring it back, kind of thing, as they kind of like drift out of the mouth of the cave. You also see further down on a nat 20, you see through all dim light and darkness to see the light and the truth that's in there. Praise Seluna. You see that there is like the entrance to like a little shrine kind of thing, like down one end. It looks like there is a made staircase with like some figureheads next to it. You also get the sense the way that these, just doing perception checks, and I'll say this is like a bit retroactive and a bit of an insight check on a nat 20. I'll give you this.
Yep.
All of these traps appeared to be backwards.
To stop people leaving rather than going in? Okay.
Well,
Sweet. So now we're in.
Because
You guys know you're past the traps that were here.
Yeah, but
But
that
in
makes
sense,
sense
like-
that he's trapped, because the trap over here was on
He
the wrong
triggered the
side of
trap.
the pit. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess Swanny's going. Like, I think this is the way we gotta go. There's a shrine. There's a lot of kobolds, and I think I can see some moonlight cutting through the top of the cave on the lake.
They said they know it's here.
Sorry,
I was listening to them.
they know. I don't know what
They
it
have
is.
to bring it back.
Oh.
Whatever it is.
So I think this is the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
do an insight
Can I
check.
insight check?
It's not too bad.
Ah, fuck. 10.
Oh yeah, she already rolled it. That's all.
They're talking about dinner. Just like, yeah, we've got to bring dinner back here for
I don't know.
everyone. It's their turn to
don't know
cook,
what they're
and they're
talking
just getting
about. I just
taken
know
out.
that they have to bring it.
I don't. Yeah, I think this is the place to be. The adventurers out there. I mean, I've got a pocket boat. If anybody wants to come, I didn't tell you about that. I've got a
Oh,
pocket
no, you
boat.
told them we had a boat.
Yeah, we did tell them we had a boat. We got a boat, and I think this is the way.
Alright. I trust your judgment. Let's go.
Old mate's on the other side of the channel, so he's
Yeah.
we need to convince.
I'll say there's
I'll
like
say
plenty
happily
of
gonna
time.
get
If
you over here.
you want to do something to get over there
You
like
can
immediately,
kind of
it's going to
jump
make it a lot easier to kind of chase the kobolds. If you want to take your time, you can just get over there. It'll be like slow. It'll be like,
I'll
get away,
cast jump, and I'll just
Why don't you? Is Misty Step cheaper or same?
more expensive.
Is it really?
Yeah, Misty
Same
Steps
level.
2.
I did not
Jump
know
to
that.
one. Jumps 1, Misty Steps 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. You guys go there. Are you making your way? So you see it's like a bit of a cliff, but it's like a
Can I
walkable.
make
Okay.
myself via the
You can
shrine?
change to normal.
Pardon?
Can I go via the shrine?
That was on the thing next to it, didn't you say?
Yeah, there's kind of like a pathway that kind of like leads down to like the mouth of the bay. So it's like you got the inlet
Yeah.
like into the cave,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got like a small area of like land, which is kind of where this path comes down,
Mhm.
and then you've got the entrance to like the deeper shrine.
Oh, so like I've got to go across the water to get to the shrine?
No, it's like you can go around.
Cool.
So you got like the bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are up here.
Yeah.
So you can walk down, get in the water, go back out onto the lake, or go down here. Here's the bay. Entrance to the shrine's like here.
Okay.
But you guys are like up here at the moment.
So I do want to run down, absolutely. And then I think I would like to go to, but I'm going to ask the son is like, hey, I don't want to be a bit of a bother, but there's a shrine here, and it's a chance for us to bring the twilight. But ultimately, if we want to chase these kobolds, because you seem to have an issue with them, parties vote. Lady Heartsong, do you have a preference?
I mean, I would like to chase down the cobalt, but I'm happy with majority rules. If you think that you
Sure.
need to go to the shrine and you think that that's going to be more beneficial to us, but at this stage, the cobalts are where it's at.
Yes, love your character because you're a goal, you're glory. Well, absolutely party vote. So I guess yours to chase the kobolds. Nice. Anybody else?
We'll
Well-
point out the obvious. You have a vote. We can't do anything
Well,
without.
no, I party vote, so I'll do what the party wants. Ultimately, like, we're here as a team. Although we've been put together and we're looking for other teammates, Lilith and I want to be here.
We made this choice.
Hey, I want to be here. I just didn't choose you to be here with.
Right, so hurry up. What would you like to do? Go to the shrine or chase these kobolds?
Let's chase him down.
Chase them down?
Chasing that.
Alright. And so I go there, and as soon as
I
I
step
kind of
back from him.
step back, everyone, and I just kind of yeet the box and say, "Open!"
Flawlessly. Yeah, into the water. As
It's
you're
not
going,
okay.
anyway, it sinks immediately. Give me a perception check on the shrine, or a religion check, or an investigation check. You guys can have like a quick look at the entrance and then
Okay,
jump
that's a
across.
big roll.
Yeah,
Oh no, not
like a
me.
glancing.
19
As-
investigation.
Oh, yeah. As we go, can I do a religion check and once again do a quick prayer to sell you?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. The path is lost, and at what cost we choose to find more of our kind. A journey taken, and life is shaken. Give me the guidance that I so seek. And I roll religion because I can get a.
I'll give you
three.
advantage on it.
Yes, thank Christ. An 18 plus 1 for 19.
And I got 19 investigation.
19 investigation.
Five.
This is covered in kind of like symbols that are a bit similar, and with your religion check, it's like you get more like a sense of like undeath
Mm-hmm.
coming from this shrine. You recognize parts of the thing that were like from the same,
Sort of
Like-
makers.
yeah, same as like the little talisman that you got, but it's like everything draconic from it has been like kind of stripped away. So it's like just undead lichdom type symbolism around the outside.
18 religion.
18 religion, cool. Same thing where like this seems to be kind of like a religious shrine in the way that kind of like you get a sense someone was trying to do something like either deity adjacent or like ascend to deityhood here.
Cool. And then we.
And also say this kind of looks a bit like a modified dragon's den. Like this used to be a dragon's den and then was modified to suit the needs of whatever.
Whoa.
Sick. We jump in the boat.
We're gonna
You guys jump in the boat.
We're gonna try and follow quietly, yeah? So that
Yeah.
we don't want them to see us.
You guys start sleuthing off in the boat.
Roll, roll, roll your boat. Sorry.
The kobolds come out. There's Dad Thunder.
At a certain point, just quickly now, and I will stop. Sort of, I want to heal myself if that's okay.
Yeah,
Because
I'll
I
say
have
while you guys, because this
Is
is
it
like
a
a
short
particularly
rest?
big lake, and you guys are like taking your time and you're going slowly. You guys can have a short rest.
What's the maximum
I was gonna
hit
say,
dice
can
I can use?
Half.
Half. So I've got 3. Can I
You can
take
use 2.
2? Sweet.
Sorry, short rest benefits or what?
It won't be huge for you, particularly being a martial class. It's like you can use half of your hit dice, so you can use 2 of your hit dice
Mhm.
plus your Constitution modifier for each one to regain health.
I only need 1 health.
Rubber
so I'm-
You can just go. I'm going to use 1 dice. And just get that health back. You have an extra feature through Arcane Recovery.
Correct. So I get either a 2 level or 2 1 levels.
I get 5.
He's a razor. He's hot.
10. I get 15 health back, which is amazing because I'm down to 9.
That's huge
How
for
many
you.
hit dice? How many hit dice do I have?
3.
And I have
It's your
3,
level.
Yes. Oh, 3.
Mm.
3 hit dice.
So you should have 3.
3d8.
Someone is here.
Oh, someone's here.
20.
What is
I'm
it?
gonna get
D8, aren't they?
Yours are D10.
Why not?
D10s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll
How much health have you lost?
5.
You mean,
Yep. Roll
15.
1d10.
is that a 2, is it?
25.
Yeah,
Okay.
she
Yeah, I would
I lost that.
Yeah, just roll 1. Cool. That's all. Plus your Constitution modifier.
Which is 2, so you get 3 health back.
Yeah, 3 health back.
Amazing.
If you want, you can
28.
use another one.
Yeah, 28's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was pretty close. Like,
So
Yeah,
now if we
that's basically it.
technically use that up until that, like if we take another short rest, we'd only have.
Or 2,
But
depending on how
I
many you
used
spend.
1.
Yeah, you would have
You
2.
have 2.
Yeah, cool. Thank
I
you.
know.
And then you get them all back on a
Long rest.
long rest. Do we want to break for dinner?
Sure.
I will set the scene just before we break
Yeah,
for dinner.
go for it.
Leave us on a bit of a cliffhanger. You guys see in the middle of the lake,
Mm-hmm.
as the moonlight starts to creep up over the mountain and starts to bounce off the water, you see the moon's reflection ripple, start to replicate, and then a single flower bud pokes itself above the water and furls open as it sits there in like kind of an ethereal glow as like speckles of moon dust seem to like float and halo around it. You guys see as kobolds start to creep up on it. You also see another group of kobolds start to scoot their way across the lake. The kobolds in the second group have turquoise war paint on them. The two groups that are already at the flower have green war paint on them.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to have a break.
How far are each group from there?
I will figure that out on the break.
See you soon.
We'll be back.